In this video, we'll focus on working on Canvas. Now, we are on the My Charger page, and here's where you get your email. But here's the icon for Canvas. So we'll click on that. And we now have the courses set up for the fall semester 2022. And they give us some of these that we don't need to look at right now. And there are the two courses I'm doing this fall. Math 1107-01 and Math 1108-02. Now, both of them run pretty much the same, and they both use the same textbook, and in many cases the same lessons, except as we mentioned in 01, the 1107, there are a few more lessons and we meet 3 times a week, as opposed to 1108, there are fewer lessons, we only meet twice a week. So let's take a look at the 1107. We'll click on it. Now on my end, when I click on it, I get the teacher's page, but I can go up here and get a student view, which I will click on now. There's the student view, and it's kind of a little more concise. Okay, now over on the left are a number of menu bars. The key is that the default opens up into modules. And these are the modules. Some introductory ones. You can see the title. Now the syllabus is here as well. There's also a menu bar syllabus. So by clicking on either one of those, you'll get the syllabus, and I treat that in another lesson. Now notice over here they give you a to-do list. Kind of tells the dates. Doesn't start until August 31st that something is due. But as we go down into modules, Module 1, and they are slightly different for the two courses, but this is the 1107. We will start in Chapter 1, and we do learn. Now in the orientation video, I showed you that once you click on this, this takes you to the YouTube video that I did using the Learn of Hawks, and you are to take good notes in your Flip Classroom lecture notebook. And also for that first lesson 1.3. Now in the 1108, it's going to be slightly different, but you follow that protocol. But here's the quiz. Notice the quiz, our first one in this class, is due on the 31st of August. Now, once again, strongly emphasize that you can do quizzes ahead of time, but they must be done by the due date. Don't wait till after the due date because it's not accepted. And unfortunately, you end up with a 0. Now, 1 0 of, 14 quizzes that we'll be taking, it's not a big deal. And I do throw out one of the low quiz scores, whether you have a 0 or a low grade. Now, following your particular pacing chart, this is where the lessons are that are to be viewed and taken notes before you come to class. That will be critical for success in this class. And then our next quiz is on September 7th. So it's all outlined here. Now as we go through the modules, there's the end of the first module into the second module. It's all set up the same way for both classes. And all the due dates have been updated here. One of the reasons I'm doing this to show you that it's done. And then we go on to On the left, the menu bar assignments. So let's click on that. And here, once this loads, you'll see the assignments. These are the quizzes are listed here as well. So there's two ways to get to them. But then we have the regular homework assignments that you'll get to through this. And this brings you to the Hawks software where you get practice and then certify to do the assignments. Okay, I wanted to give you a brief introduction again to Canvas. It's nicely laid out. It's good use of the computers. And of course, questions, bring them into class or somehow email me or check when Math Zone is open. You can come in and sit at one of those tutorial tables and get help from the tutors that are on staff. All right, we'll wrap this up.